Welcome to another episode and video on my Arduino Mega2560. As yet in combination and connected with Arduino Uno, and also connected by electronics, connected with electronics and fischertechnik. Last time I had big problems. Big problems with the 2560, which is the base of this whole series of videos. Last time was a continuation of something that started earlier. The stopping of motors. And the stopping was of these two motors with propellers. Despite pulse width modulation, and it had been working for many times. The others have been working for lots of time as well, and the motors are all in combination, well, supposed to be. So when this switch is hit by this rod driven by this chain, this motor stops for a little moment, for a brief moment. Same thing here. When this switch is hit by this rod driven by this chain, this motor stops for a brief moment and goes again. Then one motor refuses to work, and I add transistor circuits to ensure that motors and electronics don't get blown. All fine, except that recently the motors started stopping for some time and then went again. I also found out that this worked and this didn't. So I swapped the cables, and then this worked and this one didn't work. Oh, leaving out this motor, because this motor is connected only through the Uno, not through the 2560. Then from bad to worse, the 2560, Mega 2560, stopped altogether, in the sense that it didn't do anything at all. And it went so bad that it wasn't even recognized, because you can see here a USB cable, the other end of the cable going into the laptop, and then running Linux, a device driver is automatically enabled, and the board is being shown as /dev /tty ACM and a number, and in this case usually ACM 0, which didn't work last time. So I came up with a solution, hopefully. Power supply, external power supply, usually used for another project, but here is a net adapter. So I connected it after disconnecting this one, and yes, it worked. And well, that wasn't as logical as it seems, because why does it power up in this way and not in the other way? But in any way, it meant that the board wasn't broken, what I was afraid of. Now, last time also I switched back, so I temporarily disconnected it, then put the USB cable back, and I had full connection. Had to change ownership of the device driver, but I had connection. Now I just went ahead, put the plug in, and it went. With one exception. No signal at all. So let me show you. No signal. Then I carefully wiggle with the board. No signal. And well, that is now because I did have signal just now. So that proves that it is not as stable as I desire. And I am measuring here where I really should have signal. So now the question is how to go on. I don't know, just going to try. And then what? Well, basically, suddenly I got signal again, like last time, except for the fact that it doesn't do anything. And let me reclaim the ownership of the device drivers I was telling about. So now I can do things and I can watch things. Yeah, that is from a different project. I need this one. And then of course, yeah, that is good. Although not automatically good, because I need this one. See, it does see the Uno and I missed that one. So now I can use the monitor. And alright, anything seems to work, except that the signal has gone. And now there is. Okay, let's observe that again. Oh, that is a nice thing to know. This is now a time base of 2 milliseconds. Let me change it to, okay, this is a bit logical. Which is which, by the way? Well, both go to the motors with propellers. So basically these ones. And then it is also nice to know how the other ones do. So let me add 1 or 2 probes. And this one should do. Which is already a big oops. So let me be a little careful with that. Alright, that should do. Basically this is in front of the transistor circuit, which the other probes are as well. And I need the last probe for the last motor, which I need to be connected here. Oh wow, okay, so clearly I need to check for one cable, and let me do it like this. Yeah, so the probe is not broken. It is merely that I have no signal. So I need to check on, and this is more appropriate. So this one has no signal. This one is this probe. This one is the purple probe, and I have to check for the signal. Why does it have one? Why doesn't it have one? This is the white line, and it's coming from 7. So 7 does not have a signal right now. And I'm looking right here. So going from here to here somewhere, and that should be 7. Well, analog out pin is 94 now, but if we look at recalling last time, those were different values, changing values, which is not possible because it is just programmed like one thing. See, now it is 93, and next time it will be something different again. No, 93 again, but how is it programmed? It is programmed to read from that potmeter. Potmeter value. Oh, now it's 90, now it is 94. So it cannot change just like that. So what's wrong anyway? Oh, there comes the signal. Very shortly a signal was here. But, and there it was again. But nothing runs. Well, there is once again an LED here blinking like crazy. And another LED here blinking like crazy. But this one is really going mad. This one just burns. This doesn't burn, and this doesn't burn, and that's a fake signal, because if it doesn't burn, there is absolutely nothing going on. And if you look at the signals now, these are very strange. But most importantly, why? Oh, it's now flat signal overall. Because the port is gone. Oh no, there is one LED here. The on LED. Right here. Is still on. Okay, let me wiggle the transistors a bit. That has helped in the past, but it shouldn't be necessary. And then we have the question, is my port anywhere? So yeah, I have them both, and they are both still there. So no reason for panic that the board is gone. I just panic because it doesn't give anything at all. I'm just wiggling the board because it helped in the past. Should I do something about it? Well, as I explained, the paper is perfect for ESD in the sense that it doesn't conduct electricity in itself. That is, by the way, also the reason that paper impregnated within the electricum makes for an excellent, very, very high capacity capacitor, industrial capacitor. You won't find any paper capacitor in ordinary microelectronics, or electronics anyway. You will find them in power plants, etc. But you can see here the value 0. So I highly doubt that this is going to be alright sometime soon. And what to do about it, I honestly don't know. Okay, since I find no real solution in everything, I think it is time to go for a complete reset. And that means that I'm going to more or less start over. So, stopping this one. Then, also stopping with the combination, at least in software, with the Uno. So, that board right here, it will stay connected, but no longer programmed. Well, in connection then. Also, all the wires on the board, right there, will stay. It will be just the software that goes. And that also means that I will copy everything around this. And, well, what else? Because this is master input slave out. This is SPI. And then I have quite a bit of software in it. But I want to start all over again. It has gone way too far, I think. And testing if everything is really there. Analog input for pot meter would be a very nice one to start with. Does that work at all? So, new. And then not including SPI. Not necessary. Wire, not necessary right now. Constant input. Let's try it. Right here. Then setup. What do I have as a setup? As I said, this is SPI. Oh, I can of course use this one. So serial interface. Skip this one. Pin mode, absolutely necessary, because this is pin A0 as an input, which goes in here as well. Which is, by the way, then of course, oh, I can immediately change things to A0. No confusion anymore. This is about A0. Or is it? Let me just do this. And this is going to be input. I have only this, so nothing else. Then this I for now let it be. This was very confusing for me. Is this really necessary? I don't know, I will find out. And then the big loop. I have to read stuff that will be here. Is analog. So this is in loop. And I will read stuff. So let me use serial print. And then say OK. Potmeter value is, and then, oh, this goes wrong. Serial print line. Yeah, what? Well, actually analog. And now it comes to this, read, analog read. Analog in pin. Alright. It's all I need, all I want. For now. So save this as Arduino Mega2560 version 2. I think that's a good one. Right. So that means that I will override everything in here, everything here with this one, and then see whatever happens. This one will of course exist. Well, like this. So go. No clue if this will really work, but we'll see. And I have to use a screwdriver, of course. This one to turn the potmeter. And everything is set correctly. So let's go. Whatever goes wrong, goes wrong. There we are. Now, which one goes to A0? That is a very good one. That is this one. And of course I need to see the monitor. turning it. Ah, there it goes. Wait a bit. Because I did see values come and go. Okay. So maybe it just got dusty, or maybe it just needs some cleaning. You can clean the pot meter. But it works. So that's one step. Next step, not quite sure, but that's next time, I think. And well, this is for now the end of this episode. Well, not for now, this is just the end of this episode. How to go on? Well, new experiments. In the case that, or in the sense that I will start all over with this board, see whatever should go, because it has gone on for months, regarding the fact that this is the 112th episode of the on the Arduino Mega2560. Not the combination, that has come much later. And how does everything still work? Is it indeed combination of too much in there? I don't know. I will see. As you can see, I have now put a probe on this pot meter, and the value is so low that I can't even see it on the oscilloscope. So let me do it once more. I got a very nice, very low value, and this should be high. Isn't. Let me turn it all around once again. Yeah, I need a firm cleanup, I think, or desolder all the pins and put them in like this. I think it's going that way, because this leads to nothing. Yeah, I think that is the way to go. For now, thank you for watching. If you like this episode with things going wrong, once again, thanks for watching. If you like it, give it thumbs up, like it, leave a comment if you want, or suggestions. You can also follow me on Twitter. Please retweet, like it, leave a comment. You can also follow me on Instagram. Please like it, leave a comment. You can show your support by making a small donation. You can also show your support by becoming a patron and have your name mentioned either on my website or with my videos. And this is going to be continued from the bottom up. Once again, thank you for watching, and bye bye.